Olsen here at C2E2 2022. Subscribe to Raze Chaos.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and it is Wednesday. And you know what Raze has for Wednesdays and why he gets excited on Wednesdays when he has them. We have got a new comic book cover for this freaking Wednesday. And this one is Amazing Spider-Man number 43. And this is another one that that's pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty cool pretty cool cover. It's a great cover. The cover in general is really cool as far as it was a really great John Romita Jr. cover. But all of his covers are generally good. We're going to put this guy away because I feel like I'm about to drop him. Yes, this is another Target exclusive. It's another Spider-Man, which I've got plenty of Spider-Man comic covers, which isn't surprising because between him and Wolverine, I think they have done probably over 50% of Marvel's covers. They have, and I mean in general, not just the Funko comic covers. As far as this issue goes, it's really nothing really stand out. I mean, the cover is the biggest draw on this book. I think the book itself basically has Spider-Man teaming up with Dr. Octopus because somebody has stole some of Dr. Octopus's tech and wants to become the new Dr. Octopus. So Spider-Man helps him be the only Dr. Octopus. And I haven't read it, but like I remember the synopsis, and it's just kind of like, yeah, okay, big deal, you know, not really a big draw. What I think is really cool about this cover, however, if you get a good look on it, you can see the raindrops are coming out. So this is really one of those things that you could actually turn upside down and make it look even more accurate, because you've got the water droplets like they're coming off. Honestly, it's kind of a mixed bag because the water is coming down over his face, but they put the droplets in a manner of as if they're landing, so you get the little spikes on there. So if you're not too particular, if you don't have a really strong eye for detail, you could flip it upside down, and probably most people wouldn't notice, or they'd have to think about it before they realize that the water is falling on his face, not dripping off his head. But either way, as many as they've done, I think they're still trying to innovate and try and do different things. I think that might be why this was a Spider-Man cover, because they have so many, they can do one that's questionable without actually, you know, well, people aren't going to come back and say, man, I wish that the one Spider-Man they made looked better. No, there's several Spider-Man covers, so they could totally get that. And I do enjoy that this has the underarm webbing, which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I think that's primarily the artist's preference. But yeah, that's really all I can say about this one. I mean, it came out in 2002, so it's not even a particularly old issue. I mean, yeah, it's you know, early 2000s, but at the same time, like, yeah, Raze has got comics way older than that he bought new. But anyway, don't have much to say about this. I have a playlist where I've shown the other Spider-Man covers and talked a little bit more about him, or about the particular story that is going on in that. And this will be part of that playlist. It actually already is. So I'm just going to leave you with that. So yeah, go out and check out that playlist because I've got like tons of them. And if you're worried about, well, does he just go in there and start talking about going back and looking at the playlist? I do mention it in the videos. However, when it's situations like this where the actual comic, if I had the comic itself, the comic, the cover of it would be the most interesting thing to talk about. And the contents, not so much. I mean, it's a Spider-Man. It's basically your basic Spider-Man story in there, where he teams up with Dr. Octopus and fights the new Dr. Octopus. And yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, there's nothing groundbreaking. I don't even know if that imposter ever made another appearance or not. I don't know. But yeah, when there's more juice, or when there's more meat in the story, Raze will talk about that. He will talk about the history of that particular issue, if there is something significant to it. In this case, there really isn't a lot to talk about. So yeah, some of the previous ones, especially ones I've already spoken of, have a lot more meat to them if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, I just give you a good look at this thing and let you be on your way. But go ahead and check out, see if there's one you find, see if you're maybe this is the first time you've seen a comic book cover, and you're curious as if they've made one of your particular character that you enjoy, and want to see if they did that. Raze collects all of them except for the Star Wars, because they're bobbleheads, and bobbleheads were made by the devil. So yeah, you can check them out. Marvel, DC, Independents. There are not many Independents, but there's a couple. But otherwise, never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're going to be defined.